Hey everybody, been a week or so since I put out a video, and I'm sitting here. It is the Saturday after Thanksgiving. Um, you might watch this today, you might watch this a year from now. We're one day away from the last month of 2024. I sometimes feel like totally demotivated, unmotivated, demotivated, motivationless. I sometimes just feel like, wow, after a holiday. So Thanksgiving I look forward to. Christmas is coming up in about 25 days, 26 days. There's a big temptation between two major events like that just to sit still and take it easy. And if you need to do that, there's nothing wrong with that. But I want to encourage you to challenge yourself not to let so much time go by in between those big events without doing something that moves the ball forward in your life. I have been a guitar player at the beginner level for probably 20 years. In 20 years of playing the guitar, I have never progressed past where most people have that begin to play guitar. I can play the C chord, the D chord, the A chord, A minor. I can play a B7th chord. I can play the F chord, the E and the E minor. I can play everything in the first position that doesn't require bar chords. I don't play bar chords. I can't. They're hard, right? Well, I was recently watching some videos of a guy, Jeff Daniels, who is a movie actor, very well known, not quite as well known for being a songwriter and guitar player, but he's phenomenal at it. And I felt inspired again. Now, I can't play like that. And if I pick up the guitar and want to play like that and sing like that in the next 30 days, I'm just going to be disappointed and let down. But I decided I was going to finally get serious after 20 years of noodling around on the guitar. I was finally going to get serious and break out of that first position, no bar chord playing. And I have 30 days between now and December that I'm working on it. And I made the commitment every day. I got a book. Let's see here. I don't actually have it in front of me. Oh, it's over on my desk over there. It's by Fred Sokolov, and it's Travis picking, which is what I want to learn how to do. And every day, 15 minutes. That's all, just 15 minutes. How much progress could you make in a goal or habit formation that you're trying to accomplish? How much progress could you make in 15 minutes a day? Because if you're like me, and you might not be, but if you're like me, you tend to go from one thing to another, and it's all in. It's like 0 to 100, and then you burn out in 30 minutes and you're done. So 15 minutes a day, and then I put the guitar down and I move on. But for those 15 minutes, I focus on practicing. And I'm interested to see how much progress I can make, and I'm committed, I think, to actually learning how to play the guitar beyond that beginner level, which means I'm going to have to work on bar chords, which means I'm going to have to work on learning the fretboard and up the neck and all the things that the good guitar players know how to do. I've had this guitar for almost 30 years. I've been playing it for 20, but I'm never satisfied with the beginner level that I'm at. So I'm finally going to do something about it. 15 minutes a day. Now, I don't know how much progress I can make between Thanksgiving and Christmas, but I guarantee you this, 15 minutes a day gets me several hours of practice. I don't know what the math is. I should have done it before this video. The point is, 15 minutes a day is more than nothing. I won't be a superstar at the end of 30 days, but I'll be farther ahead than I was. And I think I've mentioned it to you before. The late Dan Miller, who died in the year 2024, in this year, I don't know when you're watching this video, but Dan Miller talked a lot about the gap and the gain. The gap is the distance between you and the horizon, if the horizon is some kind of distant goal. And you know, the more you move towards the horizon continues to move away from you, and so you never feel like you're getting there. But the gap is Oh, excuse me, that's the gap. The gain is when you look backwards from where you began and you see how much progress you've made. It's easier to measure progress when we look from where we started than if we try to measure where we are to where we're trying to get to, because in some ways we're never going to get there. So I just felt like I wanted to talk to you about that and share that with you and encourage you. It doesn't have to be guitar. It might be for you, it might be learning a language. It might be weight loss. It might be building a stronger relationship with an important person in your life that you've been drifting from. What if every day you spent just a small amount of time doing that thing? Several months ago, I made a goal of sending an encouraging text every single day for 30 days to someone new, 30 people in 30 days. And it was an amazing experience. I actually, in the process of that, have developed a friendship that I'm now nurturing with someone that I didn't know before that. Little steps over long periods of time make a huge difference. It's the compound effect. So I want to encourage you with that. Whether you're watching this the day after Thanksgiving or the Saturday after Thanksgiving, and as I'm recording it, or you're watching it 3 years from now, don't let those extended periods of time go by without making small incremental steps towards your goal. But remember, don't measure your progress by how far you still have to go. Measure it by how far you've come. As I'm learning to do that, because I'm still learning to do that, I'm finding that it keeps me motivated and encouraged. And I hope the same thing will happen for you. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. We'll see you on the next video. Hopefully there'll be another one before Christmas. I'd love to hear your thoughts and the goals that you're working on so that I can support you. Leave those in the comments, and I sure would appreciate it. Thank you so much. Have a great day, everybody.